Welcome to mission 10 of their greatest challenge. Our mission today is to escort a large formation of Stukas as they go on a bombing run of the airbase at Thorney Island. We've just taken off from Le Havre. We're going to RV with the Stukas off the coast here. Then we'll head north-northwest towards Thorney Island. Once the Stukas have done their dive bomb, we will turn back south, stay with the Stukas about halfway across the channel, and then we'll break off and RTB to Kirkerville. We have a visual on the Stukas now. There are two formations, one here and another just behind them. Our job is to look after the front formation. There is a second squadron of 109s, there they are, 8 planes, and they'll be looking after the rear formation of Stukas. Having RV'd with the Stukas, they're now turning to a heading of 330 degrees towards Thorney Island. We're about 20 kilometers off the south coast of England now. The other escort squadron is ahead of us. Stuka formation is off our 5 o'clock. We can see Selsey Point in the distance there off our 10 o'clock. The Stukas are heading towards Selsey, and once they get there the group will split into two. The formation that we're escorting will head to Thorney Island, and the other formation will head slightly east to target the Ford airbase. Just positioning myself slightly behind the Stukas. RAF has been alerted and they've scrambled a squadron of Spitfires and a squadron of Hurricanes on an intercept course. And I can just see the second escort squadron has broken formation, and there are Spitfires there dropping onto them from altitude. Some of the planes from my squadron have turned left to assist, but I'm going to stay behind the Stuka formation because I believe the Hurricanes are going to attack from the east. And there they are, formation of 6 Hurricanes. They're going straight for the Stukas. I'm a little bit too far behind at the moment, so I'm going to have to catch up. Got the second Stuka group underneath me right now. They're heading northeast towards the Ford airbase. Managed to catch up. I've just overshot the hurricane there. The Stukas are being attacked. I'm going to follow this hurricane as he climbs. Managed to knock what looks like his rudder off. Looks like he's struggling to control his plane. The hurricane's gone into an uncontrollable dive. He's spinning around and eventually splashes down in the water. Managed to roll onto the back of another hurricane. Let's try and put him off before he attacks the Stuka. I'll stay on his tail. Peppering his plane with cannon shots. I think he might be done for there. He's got holes in his wings and the fuselage, and I'm pretty sure the pilot is dead inside the cockpit. Thorney Island is in visual now, just off the nose of the plane. And the Stukas look like they are forming up for their bomb drop. The Stukas have targeted the Blenheims that are parked at the southern tip of the runway. The bombs are going in and exploding, and it looks like they've destroyed all of the planes that were parked there. The Stukas have finished their bomb run and are egressing south. Orders are to stay with the Stukas as they egress, so I'm going to hang around here just above them and check for any enemy planes. can see a couple of Stukas just lagging behind the main group, and then what looks like to be a Hurricane's chasing them. So let's engage. Should be able to drop onto his 6 here. And there we go, a couple of shots with the cannon and he's wrecked. The pilot manages to bail out, but I don't think his parachute is going to open in time before he hits the water. See a couple of splashdown marks there. I think one is for the plane and the second one might be for the pilot. Stukas are off to my 11 o'clock, so let's catch back up with them. Few planes passing over my head there. Those are the 109s from the 2nd Escort Squadron. Most of the RAF planes have either been destroyed or are RTB. Also some planes from my squadron forming up. Just as I was about to RTB, I've noticed a couple of planes off my 9 o'clock. There are still a couple of Spitfires around, so I'm going to investigate. This looks like a 109 going off to my left. But there are 2 planes in front of me which I believe are the Spitfires. Gone into a climb, so now's my chance. Got a nice shot on the fuselage there with the cannon. You can see the fuselage has been hit and the pilot inside has been killed. I'm circling above the Spitfire that I just hit, making sure he goes down. There we go, splashdown. Time to RTB. Back at Kirkerville Airbase for the final time in this campaign. It's been a really good mission, managed to take out 3 Hurricanes and 1 Spitfire. I'm going to turn the plane in quite sharply over the hill and make a quick landing here. Bit of a bumpy landing, but we're down safe and sound. That's mission 10 of the Greatest Challenge completed. That's the final mission in the campaign. It's been a really fun campaign to fly. Confirmation here of the 3 Hurricanes and the Spitfire that I destroyed. And we only lost 1 of the 1 in 9s on this mission, so all of the Stukas made it back to base safely. It's a really successful mission. Many thanks for watching and see you next time.